All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with, once again, Eric Gomez. It's been a while, Eric, but good to have you back on the channel.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Yeah, we got a sensational matchup tonight with Lamont Roach and William Zepeda.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the matchup going in?
It's going to be a great fight. I think it's a can't miss. Lamont's a very good fighter, very technical, very sound. And then you have William. I mean, he can never be in a bad fight. He throws so many punches, and so it's going to be a good fight. Both guys are pretty aggressive. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if it's fight of the year. Yeah. That's how good of a matchup it is.
No, it's on paper. It definitely checks a lot of boxes for
Yes.
sure. The lightweight division's in a real interesting place. I know you guys have William Zepeda. If he is victorious tonight, will you guys seek unification with Abdullah Mason?
Look, we're also working on Floyd Schofield.
Okay.
He's going to fight Lucas Badi for the vacant WBA title. That's a fight that we would consider. The winner of that fight fighting William Zepeda, or any of the other champions. I mean, William wants to unify all the belts. So if there's an opportunity to fight one of the other champions, we're going to look into it.
Yeah, but priority will probably be what Schofield if he wins versus
It's
Zepeda.
easier if Schofield wins. It's in house, so it's always easier to make a fight when it's in house. But look, we work with everybody, and if it's the right situation for our fighter, we're going to take advantage of it.
Okay. I know you guys also have Vergil Ortiz, and he is the interim champion. He's been interim champion for a little bit of time now.
Yes.
Now that you guys solved your discrepancies or whatever that were out there,
yes.
Yeah. Will there be like urgency to go make that Sebastian Fundora fight after Fundora knocks out his voluntary or mandatory?
Well, look, Vergil's willing to fight anybody. We've already made it known to Matchroom that he's available to fight Boots before the end of the year, so that's a fight that he really wants.
Yep.
Fundora's fighting, so obviously he's not available, but yeah, he would fight Fundora. Fundora becomes available, or if it's possible, but what Vergil needs right now is to get back in the ring.
Okay.
So we're looking to get him a fight before the end of the year, whether it's Boots, whether it's Fundora, whoever it is.
Okay.
He wants to get back, and that's our priority right now.
Okay. You do have Charles Conwell on the card tonight,
Yes.
the return of Charles. I'm very excited about that. I like Charles Conwell.
He wants to fight Vergil.
That's what I was going to bring up.
It's a fight that I've discussed with them in the past. So they told me yesterday, they said, hey, if Vergil doesn't have a dance partner, we'll consider him. So that's something that we would consider as well.
Okay, yeah, because I always thought when you guys signed Charles, that was the whole purpose of signing was to.
Well, we got him. He had a little bit of a misstep, in his last fight. We were hoping, we thought he would win the fight. It was a very, very close fight. He would have fought Sanders for the title, and then the plan was to maybe do a unification down the line with Vergil. But things change. The landscape of boxing changes every week,
every hour,
every week, every day. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that Vergil gets back in the ring. He's a special fighter. The fans miss him. We miss him. Everybody wants to see Vergil back in the ring.
No, for sure, 1,000%. Another guy you guys have is Amari Jones.
Yes.
He's right there on the cusp of fighting for a world title.
Number one contender.
Number one contender. So he's probably gonna want to fighting Aaron McKenna versus Oliha.
The winner of that fight, he should be the mandatory for the winner of that fight. So we'll see.
Okay.
But look, Amari is a great kid, very talented. We're hoping for big things.
Okay.
I think he could really become a star. Well-spoken, hardworking, just a great all-around kid.
Okay. If he does become a mandatory, and let's say they make Amari play the waiting game, is there any possibility we could get like Amari versus Jahi Tucker, because they're ranked in and around each other? They've had, I think it's a great rivalry fight. They've had a lot of words. I know you guys do have business with Top Rank. There's a couple of Top Rank fighters on tonight's show. What do you think about that match, Amari versus Jahi Tucker?
We'll consider it. I mean, look, Amari's willing to fight anybody.
Yeah.
He's willing to fight anybody. Obviously, he wants a title. And if the opportunity presents itself to fight for the title, that's going to be our first option.
Yeah. Of course.
And if not, then we can see. We can mix and match, and there's other fighters out there. But yeah, look, we'll consider anyone and everybody.
Okay. And then I know you gotta get up out of here, so I'll ask you this last one. You got Beck Bully, he's right there, number one guy at WBA for 168.
Yeah.
All the champions are occupied. So what do you have lined up?
He's supposed to be the mandatory to Jaime Munguia. He's done 2 eliminators already. And the WBA said that he's next in line, so we're just waiting for the WBA to make a decision whether they're going to allow Munguia to do a voluntary defense or if they're going to order the fight. But Beck's willing to fight any of the champions.
Okay.
And he's earned it.
No, for sure, for sure. I know earlier in the year I was hearing that you guys were discussing Beck Bully versus Ian Green.
Yes.
Ian said yes, but then the fight couldn't happen because he was inactive. The commission didn't approve it.
Yes.
I've heard that you guys might have Ian fighting Darius Fulgham. That's a possible fight.
That's one fight that we've been considering. Yeah, we were approached about that fight.
Okay. I would like to see what about Beck versus the winner of that fight, Darius versus Ian Green.
Well,
if it happens.
Beck's already, he beat Fulgham already.
That's right.
It was a very close fight.
Right. It was a great fight too.
Decision. Very good fight. It was the last time we were here at the Vergil.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Beck's ready to fight for a world title. So that's going to be our first choice, is try to go after the world title fight. And Fulgham, he's coming off a win now. We just got to keep him moving in the right direction. He'll eventually want to fight for a title. If we do a rematch between Beck and Fulgham, it should be for a title. So if one of them has a title, that's when we would consider doing the rematch.
Okay. And I'm sure it'd be a really exciting fight. The first fight was electric.
It was very good. It was very, very good. I mean, it was 1 point.
Yeah.
1 point. That's the reason he won.
Yeah. Is there any possibility that you guys could do Beck Bully versus Ian Green? Because you said yes earlier in the year.
Yeah. If for whatever reason none of the champions are available, or if the WBA doesn't order the fight with Munguia, then yeah, we'll consider anything.
Yeah. Okay, Eric. Last question. I'm sorry. I heard that like before you got into boxing, you worked for like Pepsi. Is that true?
Pepsi Corporation.
Yeah.
For 3 years.
Yeah.
I was 19 years old.
Yeah. So like talk about that journey, like going from Pepsi to where you're at now, being a prominent figure in Golden Boy.
Well, I've been doing this for 27 years now. I have been with the Oscars since 98. Yeah, 28, 29 years. Yeah. So it's funny people bring that up, but I mean, what did you do when you were 19?
Yeah.
Worked at McDonald's?
I was working at Publix,
So I'll be there. People like to bring up the fact that I did that, but yeah, you know what?
Well, I'm bringing it up as a good thing. I'm not bringing it up as a bad thing.
Talk to anybody. Yeah, I know that, but some people, they get a kick out of it. Look, I mean, if you talk to people in boxing, a lot of them did other stuff before they did boxing.
Of course.
So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good company to work for. I had stock options. I had medical insurance. It was a very good company to work for. It was 3 years, and then eventually I moved on and got into boxing.
What did you learn there that you applied to your business dealings in boxing?
From Frito-Lay?
Yeah, like is there anything you learned from that job that you transferred to?
No, just management skills.
Yeah.
I was a sales manager, so management skills, and it's very different. Very different. But no, just how do you treat people. You're in the customer service industry, believe it or not. Even in boxing, you got to treat people right with respect.
1000%.
We're servicing fighters and their managers, and so there's got to be a good rapport. And you have to be able to work with them in a way that makes them feel comfortable and is successful for them. So if anything that I took from that job is, people skills.
Yeah. All right. Well, Eric, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right.